Well, hello to my brothers and sisters and cousins and friends. This is Janaki of Janaki Tech. Here at Janaki Tech, we discuss course careers, insights for the over 50 crowd. That's right, if you are over 50, or even if you're not near 50, we appreciate you tuning in to learn about my experience as a person going through the CourseCareers curriculum and the whole CourseCareers experience. Is it for someone over 50? I say a resounding yes. If you tuned into my last video, I really appreciate you watching my video and sharing it with your friends. Thank you so much. I hope you got a lot out of that video. I know I enjoyed making it for you. Today I want to talk about my journey. Pretty much, how did I get here? How did I wind up taking CourseCareers, the curriculum? How did I find it? Well, first of all, who am I? Like I said, my name is Janaki, and before CourseCareers, my main area of, employment was in the school system. I have been a public school teacher for almost 20 years, and I mainly taught the little ones, the little kindergartners, and it was a challenge, but it was a beautiful challenge. I really enjoyed working with them because of the results that we gained at the end of the year. I am happy that I was able to teach hundreds of children how to read, as well as other things, the social things you learn about getting along with one another, and not just the academic, but just that whole beginning step of early years of their life. I am glad that I was able to contribute in that way. So I was a kindergarten teacher for years, and then before that I worked in the television industry, broadcast news, as a matter of fact. I basically worked in production in the studio. So I ran the camera on the floor, and one of the main things I did was operate what at the time was called a Vidifont machine, and then the Chiron machine. I guess I can go into that. That's basically the machine that they use to put in the fonts and the text and the things that you see pop up on the screen. That's what that person basically did. But anyway, moving right along. How did I get here? Well, I moved away from my teaching career slowly, but I did. And I could still go back and teach, but right now that's not something I want to do. Not because I don't like it, it's just that it really is a stressful career. It is stressful. Just the back and forth and in and out and up and down, especially of a kindergarten teacher. It's just stressful in the classroom. You have about 30 kids. It takes a lot of energy, and it was fine when I was younger, but I'm getting older now, so the reality for me is it's not something that I can easily do as I did before. I'm not trying to say that I'm old and decrepit, but it's just not as easy as before. And other things that are stressful outside of the day-to-day work of being an educator is just that the atmosphere is so different. The thing about having lockdowns and there can be an active shooter outside. I've been in situations where we had to hide under the table, and I have to be there with the kids, or I was there with the kids, and thinking, what would I do if someone were to actually come in the door? I remember one time I was with the children, and we were huddled in the corner the way we were supposed to be, and I'm looking around and saying, what if somebody came in this room? How could I protect them? I'd have to throw a table at them. I was trying to figure out exactly what I would do, because the way the room was laid out, there just was really nowhere to go. That is a stressful situation to be in. It just is. Just the thought of it is just affecting me right now, And so I hate that the children have to be in such an atmosphere. I never had to worry about that growing up, going to school, being afraid that someone might come in and harm us. I just never did. And so it's just something that kind of wears on my being and my spirit. But like I said, I moved away from teaching in the classroom. Now, how did I come upon CourseCareers? Well, the first time I heard about it, the only place really, was on a internet show called At the Table with Anthony O'Neill. I heard him speak about it, but it kind of went in one ear, went out the next ear. And the other company that he spoke about, other tech company he spoke about, or tech school he spoke about, that kind of more stuck in my mind. That one was Bethel Tech. That information stuck in my mind. And I really considered doing that one, And then for some reason, I think I was watching a show where he was speaking to people who actually went to CourseCareers. And I looked up the CourseCareers again. And I was like, I did see it before, but I didn't really pay attention to it. But this time I paid attention to it. And it was kind of fitting my needs at the time, or my need at the time right now, which is I did want employment, but I wanted something where I had the opportunity to work remote. I want to be able to travel and still work. And the sales tech opportunity seemed like a good bet. The guests that he had on his shows, they spoke a lot about mainly the money that they made, which was the major focus of what they were talking about. And of course, we do want to make money for the work that we do. So that, of course, was enticing. So I looked into it. So that's part of the reason. And the other part is the opportunity to work remotely, being able to pick up and go anywhere in the world and have my laptop with me and still be able to log on and work and just, get paid accordingly, So that was enticing, and it fit the need of what I wanted. And it was also a challenge, something new. I had been in education for a long time, and tech sales, that just sounded like something new. Now, I will say that there's a scary element to it, the part of, just being on those phones and just doing that outreach, cold calling. To me, that I feel a bit nervous about that, but it's just a part of the job. One of the instructors in the CourseCareers curriculum, his name is Trent Dressel. He said someone told him that cold calling is not going away. And it shifted his perspective. And it's just the truth. It's not going away. So it's something that I'm willing to face for what I want on the other side. Usually your success, what you want, is usually on the other side of your fear. You just get on the other side of that fear, So, kind of fast forward, here I am. I have completed the CourseCareers curriculum. I finished it for sales tech. And if you tuned into my last video, you know that I completed the coursework in 7 days. But that's because I had time to do it. I didn't have to go to work or anything like that. So I was able to utilize my time and go through it. So that is the basic gist of how I got here today as a student of CourseCareers and actually a graduate of CourseCareers, because I did take my final exam and I did pass the final exam. So now I'm in the period of where you're setting up for your interviews for employment. But anyway, I don't want to keep you long. I just wanted to share that with you in case you were wondering how I got to this point. And maybe that can encourage you. Maybe you are someone who is in need of a change in your career, in your pursuit of employment. Maybe you want to challenge and do something different, something that'll push you beyond your fears. Or, maybe you are someone who wants to work remotely and, working in sales tech can give you that opportunity to meet that need. So I hope this little discussion, because you're not really talking back to me, was beneficial to you. If you really enjoyed what you heard or you found some benefit from it, I ask that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Janaki Tech. You know where to hit those buttons below. And I also ask that you look in the description box. And in the description box, you will find a referral code where you can actually go and sign up and be a part of CourseCareers if you like. And also a coupon code in the event that you do go ahead and sign up for the classes. You can get a discount of $50 off of the regular price of $499. So just look in the description box and use those referral codes and coupons for your benefit. Well, I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I do look forward to speaking to you some more on my channel, Janaki Tech. Please tell a friend, share it with anyone that you know so that they can get to experience my channel and find out about a new opportunity of what they can do with their employment for the future. Well, that's all I got to say. Okay, so y'all take care, my beautiful brothers and sisters, cousins and friends. I will see you the next time. Take care. Bye-bye.